picture? They're all sitting there together, eating this sacred meal, sharing the food, the camaraderie, the great experience. I suspect that there is laughter and stories going around this table. Together they sit with Judas the betrayer. Judas Iscariot, who in one gospel is called a thief, and in just a very few minutes after he finishes eating, will get up and become the escort, the guide for those who come to arrest Jesus, those who come to take Jesus to his death. It is worth noting who Jesus includes in his Last Supper. A supper that has been handed down over the centuries to us. A supper, this ritual that brings forgiveness and presence and strength and vitality. It is a meal that even then signified that something new was beginning. Something that was very future-oriented and pointed to the time when God would once again put the world right. It was a ritual that pointed to a time for the end of evil and suffering and conflict and anger and division. And the beginning of the reign of beauty, hope, freedom, delight, diversity, and unity. And Jesus brings this difficult and diverse group together and says to them, I have eagerly desired to eat this Passover with you. With what that meal signifies, with what it brings to us, to what it is pointing to, you would think that only Nathanael, the one who is pure, would be welcome to sit down at this table with Jesus. Think about it. The one without cunning or a deceitful bone in his body. Isn't he the one who's worthy to sit at this table with Jesus the Christ? But Jesus doesn't stop there. It is not only Nathanael whom Jesus includes around his table. He includes everyone. He includes the hotheads. He includes the guys on the opposite ends of the political spectrum. He even includes the one who denies him. And yes, he even includes the one who will turn him in and betray him. Jesus has eagerly sat down at this table of blessing with his friends. He knows each and every one of them. He knows them inside and out, and not a single one of them does he bar from the table. On the contrary, he eagerly anticipates this time with his friends. A small boy defined a friend as someone who knows all about you and likes you just the same. In her song, Betty's Diner, Carrie Newcomer writes about the customers who come into the diner. They come in for healing, they come in for comfort, they come in to be in a place where people care about them, and they come in to get a meal. There's Arthur. Arthur, whose wife has died. And Kevin, who is in a dead-end job. Jack, who after working all day is studying for his high school equivalency test. And Emma, his girlfriend, who sits there offering him support. There's Deirdre, the punk queen. And Veda, the recovering alcoholic. And Michael, the Vietnam vet who runs the crisis center. And then there's Miranda, the one who serves them all, the one who has come through a very difficult time one fall to land in this job, and comes and welcomes them to the table. In the chorus of this song, Newcomer sings, "Here we all are in one place. The wants and the wounds of the human race, despair and hope sit face to face when you come in from the cold. Let her fill your cup with something kind, eggs and toast like bread and wine. She's heard it all, so she don't mind." We think about this table of blessing and grace. It is an honorable and a sacred place to come. We come as individuals to this table for healing, for comfort, and strength. We come to be in a place where people care about us, and we come for a meal. It is at this table that we gather each week. We come from different places and backgrounds. We come bringing our baggage of past failures, abandonment, insecurity, denied dreams. We come knowing the painful experiences of betrayal and death and emptiness and sorrow. We come with our tempers. We come with our blind spots. We come with zeal for our point of view. We come bound to the status quo. We come having denied the Christ during the week and know that we have betrayed him, and that soon we will leave again and do it once more. Yet each time that we come, someone brings the bread, and someone brings the wine, and each time Jesus, the Christ, shows up and takes his place at his table. And he says to us, "Come. Come away with me, my dear friend. Come away and eat. Come away and be renewed and receive from me what it is that you need." Once again, Jesus the Christ at this table lays claim to you and I, his sheep. And once again, we are grounded in our community, building cords of love, one with another, and truly with all who claim Christ as Lord, as a congregation of forgiven sinners who are called friend by the risen Christ.